My name is Chris Epstein, White Marsh Township resident. I want to preface my comments by stating that I'm not anti-union. I have family members who have been members of various unions. I'm also not against policies that ensure safe practices and quality workmanship. I am, however, against restricting competition, and I'm a proponent of being fiscally responsible when it comes to our tax dollars. The policy, the responsible contractors policy, as it's currently written, definitely restricts competition among qualified and responsible contractors. In passing the policy as currently written, you're ensuring that our costs will go up significantly, while the quality of workmanship will not change with regards to our district's construction projects. Our buildings have always been built and maintained by highly skilled and well-trained workers who have been built to the latest safety standards. In fact, the state of Pennsylvania has very strict building codes and regulations that our buildings must comply with. All of our building projects are inspected many times to ensure that these strict codes are followed. If this weren't the case, then I wouldn't be comfortably sending my 6 kids to our district buildings. Per state law, all contractors working on school district projects must be paid prevailing wage. All contractors must provide certified payrolls every pay period to make sure that all workers on Colonial School District projects are protected. Again, because all of our construction projects are inspected and must conform to very high standards already set by state and municipal codes, the district is protected against shoddy construction. CSD already requires all bidders to be certified and licensed. They list all of this information on the AIA document A305, which is required for all bidders. In signing this qualification statement, they are certifying under oath that the information is true and sufficiently complete. Also, all of our bidders must provide a performance bond and a labor and material payment bond equal to 100% of the contract amount within 10 days of being awarded a contract. So our district and our tax dollars have been and will continue to be protected. The only added criteria that this policy currently written is the Class A apprenticeship clause, which states that all bidders must participate in an apprenticeship program as registered by the U.S. Department of Labor. I completely agree with this. And all of our previous contractors comply with this. But the second part of that clause says, and must have graduated apprentices for 3 out of the last 5 years. This is the only part of the policy as written that I disagree with. This is what separates a union shop from an open shop. Union shops can meet this specific requirement because of the way that they're structured. Because the unions can pool all of their members together, they constantly have members graduating from their apprenticeship program. Open shops, however, also have access to a certified apprenticeship program. They're skilled. But because they actually employ their contractors year-round, they do not have a large pool of workers to pull from. Their workers are just as skilled and qualified and certified. Also, the U.S. Department of Labor does not recognize a Class A apprenticeship program. Again, I'm going to say it again. This is a fabricated term that originated with union labor. Lastly, getting back to our tax dollars, I compared all of the various CSD bid awards from our construction projects since 2015. I researched which bidders were from union shops and which were from open shops. You know what I discovered? If this RCO policy, as written, was in place in 2015, we, the taxpayers, would have paid $2,773,214 more for the same product. And I have the numbers to back it up. And you can get the numbers from the bids as district members. You can see for yourselves. So that's all I have to say. I am not against having quality workmanship. I am not against skilled labor at all. I just want to keep keep it from restricting who can bid on our projects as long as they're qualified, and they have already been so in the past.